When I was a kid in my early days of school around 1999, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I started playing sports, but that didn't work out too well for me. Didn't know I didn't want to be a businessman. I knew I was more of an artist. I wanted to be inventive. One day my brother came home with a mix of Metallica songs. I fell in love with it right away. There was a song on it called Master of Puppets. It started out with this really heavy melodic riff. It kept on going through all these changes. It was 8 minutes long and was musical but heavy. It was an epic masterpiece. You could hold it up to any classical masterpiece. It came out in 1986, but it stood the test of time. It was something I really enjoyed, and from that point on, I was hooked. When I heard it, it was like, I have to do this, and there on out, I knew I loved metal, and I knew I wanted to play guitar. Metallica was a great gateway to the other big four of thrash: Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax, and the bands that existed at the same time, and the bands that existed before them, like Iron Maiden. There was a whole world of metal to be explored. After that, I rode my bike down to CD Warehouse every other day from Pershing Boulevard and started trading in my mom's Michael W. Smith albums for heavy metal albums. My mom still doesn't know, so don't say anything. Then I started buying t-shirts of bands. I got the Ride the Lightning t-shirt from their Ride the Lightning album. I stole my brother's guitar and I learned how to play all of their songs on guitar and everybody else's, and eventually started creating my own riffs and solos. I eventually started meeting other people that were into the same thing. It was cool to see that other people were into this too. I started jamming with some friends from high school in my garage. This was cool. The neighbors got pissed, but it was okay. Metal was my life. I eventually saw Metallica live and I was stunned. It was the coolest experience I ever saw in my life. Their power chords filled the air and there was pyro and laser lights that kept on changing different colors. I've never witnessed anything like this. I was above the standing area, so I could see things pretty well. It was like the band was staring right at me. They played the epic Master of Puppets. The opening riff echoed throughout the arena, and I was banging my head. The solo was incendiary. During the song Fight Fire with Fire, James Hetfield played so fast that his amp went out for 2 seconds. It was so loud that even when I used the bathroom, I could hear it just as well. I knew from that point on that I should keep going with this whole thing because I enjoy it. I love the adrenaline rush, the sound of the guitars, the way I feel when I play it. I listen to it when I do my homework or something important. I did keep going and I'm still a huge metal fan today. I still buy records and listen to radio shows and go to concerts and play guitar. And because I love music so much, I'm at the radio station at WIPZ with my own metal show on at 8 to 10 p.m. on Friday nights, and I am majoring in. Without metal, I would have no direction in life.